I got out of position. No, see, I threw the moving jab. That was the problem. So I threw the moving jab, straight punch, and he's moving, so he's gonna get off the center line. And I followed up with another straight punch, another bad option, and put me way out of position. And he winds up, cracks me with that. And these are all nuances to the game that do not exist right now, man. What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Darhkseid here, man. I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna be taking a look at Beta 2 gameplay, as you guys can see right here. This is, without a doubt, to me personally, now that I've gone back and looked at it, 100% the best version of the game I've played. No question about it. I think a lot of the general consensus is it's the best version of the game that most people have played, right? So this is definitely like, you know, peak gameplay for Undisputed. Had a lot of the unique aspects of the game I felt like made it so good that some have been basically eliminated from the game in its current state. So heading towards full release, we're asking for more things that you will see in this gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and break down. As you see right here, I have Usyk and Wilder in this fight. I am Usyk. I was facing a Deontay Wilder, and I feel like this fight specifically is a really good example of how good this game was and why I'm cheesing right there in this picture you guys can see of me right there as it's freeze framed. It really ain't nothing funny, to be honest. I don't know why I'm cheesing like that. Hey, Dark, you're gonna have to chill on me with that. But anyway, that's besides the point. Now, looking at this fight, right? We're gonna go ahead and play through this. I have the sound muted because I don't want you guys to hear two of me. If you're already gonna see two of me, I want you to hear two of me too. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get this fight started. I felt like this was a good fight to showcase what made Beta 2 good, specifically because Deontay Wilder was cracked, and of course, as usual, I'm playing a meme, but luckily I have it muted so you guys won't hear it. But you know, it was a good example of, right, the dichotomy of styles, because Usyk versus Wilder, you want to stay away from Wilder's power right hand. You want to utilize your movement and your angles with Usyk to be successful, right? I feel like this is a good fight to break down and go ahead and showcase, you know, what I'm doing in here. And you'll notice a lot of differences in the gameplay versus what's live right now if you're playing Undisputed still currently. And you'll see even right here in this first exchange, right? Even this doesn't really happen much anymore. But go ahead and look at this. This might be a long video, hope not, but I went way too far. All right, but as you guys can even see right here in the beginning, right? So he's utilizing the moving jab, you know, that's cool. No, he's way out of range. But as he comes forward and starts trying to utilize it, you'll see just being able to walk away from the punch, you're able to get out the way. Right now, the tracking is so high right now currently, it's impossible to do this really. And you know, tracking and the auto alignment, as we'll talk about later in this video. But you'll see here in a second, as he pumps the jab twice, I'm just able to walk to the opposite side. Like right here, he's gonna throw it right here. Bang. You see where we're at right now? I'm away from that punch, missed. Those again, I'm still walking. So close to hitting me. Missed. It might have grazed me right there, to be honest. But that's besides the point. You'll see right, it's still, I'm moving. Look, that punch missed. My punch missed. Less tracking made the game more fun. Let's keep it a buck. Less tracking definitely made the game more fun. 100%. Even, oh my god, like even right here already. Let's go ahead and break this down. I mean, this is what the norm was for this gameplay. What made it so good? We're looking at the best. 720. I beg your pardon. All right, here we go. Even right here, watch this, right? So we saw that part, I missed, and then soon after that, let's see what's gonna happen right here. All right, we're looking to see who's gonna land that shot. We're trying to see, we're actually moving, trying to place a shot. I'm trying to move so I can get in position to land a shot. Right here, bang. Just look at the foot positioning down here. Look how I'm able to get to the outside of his lead hand. Right here. I should have thrown with my lead hand. I don't know why I threw a rear shot. Low-key trolling. But threw a rear shot. We're like, this exchange how we are right now, this does not happen in the game currently. Like the game needs, like this is nuances to the game, right? This will provide some nuance. I don't even know if we can get this close anymore. I don't think we can even get this close. But stuff like this is what made the game so fun. And so different from, you know, other combat sports games. He's trying to throw his punch. I'm already off the center line. It's just completely missing from right here. We're in a weird spot right here where, because I'm off center, you see where my feet are down here. I'm on the outside of his lead leg. So it's a weird position right here where we are right now. And I hit him with a lead hook to his body from that angle. He threw the uppercut, kind of grazed me. Now I'm throwing the straight. It missed as well. I threw a back step cross right there. Hey, I didn't know it was broken at this time. All right, don't kill me. You'll see a couple of backstep crosses in here. Hey, we didn't know. We didn't know. So don't shoot the messenger. But he goes for the power overhand kind of power hook type joint. Misses completely. Goes for another one, and this time hits me in my chest, basically. Thanks to the glorious tracking, it doesn't auto track to my skull. Right here, I throw my cross because I know he's just standing there stationary. Pump a couple of punches right here. Good stuff right there from me. We'll go ahead and put this back in normal until we see something cool again. And you'll just see, maybe I should just slow this down in totality so I don't have to keep slowing it down. We'll put it on 0.75. You'll just see a lot of times here, right? Like bang, all those punches hit me. I deserve to eat those. I'm trying to keep moving. And then another good combination. Heading in the backstep cross again. Catches me right there on the, like, see, I deserve that. Caught me with that power hook. I'm jabbing. I'm still in the pocket. I'm not out far enough. If I wouldn't have thrown another punch, I could have got out. Decided to throw another punch. Cracks me on the way out. Deserved. He's still throwing it. I'm trying to get out of the range. And a good step by me right there. Good side step. Got me out of there. But against Wilder in this fight, I noticed he was throwing his lead hand a lot. So I was actually going towards his power hand. But you'll see later in this fight, as he starts throwing more power hand shots, which is his rear hand, as he starts throwing that more, I'm actually going more towards his lead hand again. So I really, in this beta, I mean, I felt like I was in God mode during the beta, to be honest with you. Oh my goodness. I felt like I was in God mode during the beta, to be honest with you. Like, you'll see me, I'm rarely blocking against Deontay Wilder. Crazy, right? Because I felt like, oh my goodness, even right there, beautiful. Beautiful. That's a good sequence to look at. Let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. This is a good sequence right here. All right, check this out, right? All right, here we go. Good shot from right here. We were hooked to the body. I was anticipating him returning back, so I slipped automatically. He didn't throw nothing. And now we're just kind of waiting here, see who's going to throw. All right, so right here, he missed. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Please give us more of this again. Please. Please. I'm moving away from the center line just after I missed my punch. Since I used the moving jab, I was already moving a little bit, so I just kept walking. Misses his punch because it's a straight punch. I come back, moving jab, hits myself in the face. Oh my goodness, look at that rubber band. But I'm moving to the outside of his lead leg. You see where my feet are, even right here, where my feet are. I'm already to the outside of his leg, off the center line. Throws another straight punch, misses me completely. And as he's missing that, I'm throwing the moving hook to his lead side. Bang, right over top. Crack, perfect counter. Perfect counter. And then move back out, straight punch, miss. And I'm back into safe territory. Just like that. All right. And then again, I do something similar again. I step in with the jab. Bang. Right here. Step in with the jab. Again, same thing. This time I'm in there a little bit too long. Almost catches me. Able to get out. Bop, bop, bop. And this just moving was enough to beat some of these people who want to throw a bunch of power punches. And during the second beta, I rarely had to block. Like, I'm telling you, if you go back and look at any of my streams of me playing the second beta, I was rarely blocking at all because I was just utilizing my movement and my slips to get off the center line. I didn't have to rely on blocking because every punch is a heat-seeking missile coming towards my head. You know what I mean? And I feel like if people really got good at the footwork and good at the movement, they would have to rarely block too. But, you know, the vice versa, you know, the con to that is if you're not good with your footwork and your placement, you're trying to do that, you can end up in some bad positions if you end up getting caught. But I was rarely blocking, even against Deontay Wilder, who was cracked during the beta. I'm rarely blocking. He's catching me with some stuff. And really, realistically, like, stuff like that, like, should hurt me way more, like, to be honest. Like this, getting caught right here by Wilder, this should hurt way more. But during the beta, it wasn't hurting as much. I felt like his straight punches were the ones that hurt the most. The hooks were damaging, but I felt like his cross to the body and his cross to the head was like his most damaging punches. The power ones, that is. Like right there, that probably should have rocked me from getting caught right there. And back, like, again, I'm getting caught over and over again by that power hook from his lead hand. And here's a good example of a mistake I made. And I got cracked for it. Like, things like that should be like flash knockdowns currently. All right, so I was working the body. Cracked right there, right? I'm like, okay, let me back up. That kind of hurt. I didn't like that. And I make a mistake right here. We step in. I'm going to the outside of his lead leg. But see, the difference here is, like right here, I think I threw a moving hook. Graze, like, and then look. See, this is what I'm talking about. Out of position. I'm terribly out of position right here. I'm horribly out of position. I made a wrong read. Because I was moving, he was moving to my rear leg, and I'm moving to his lead. I threw it straight, but he's still moving to the opposite side, so he's able to get away from that. And then he winds up Good shot selection too, because I'm lined up for a shot from his lead hand. So he throws the lead power hook. I realign, cracked, big counter. And that should hurt a lot, ideally, right? Like that was just good. That was good by him. I got out of position. I threw the moving jab. That was the problem. So I threw the moving jab, straight punch, and he's moving, so he's gonna get off the center line. And I followed up with another straight punch, another bad option, and put me way out of position. And he winds up, cracks me with that. And these are all nuances of the game that do not exist right now, man. Just do not exist right now, unfortunately. But things like this is what made the game so fun. You see, like, even right there, graze my block. I'm able to get off the center line. Looking to return with my counter shot of my own right there. Bang, to the body. Up top with the jab. Looking for another jab. Now he's moving. Now he's backing up. Wilder, Floyd Wilder right here. Deontay Mayweather. And then right here is a good example of cracked again for being in bad position. Almost got cracked again. Realistically, should have probably got cracked again on my way out. Being in bad position. Going to the body again. To the body again. I notice he's weaving a lot. And right there, I dug down for another body shot, so the punch like barely grazed my head. Another thing that just doesn't exist now. It's like the physics have been dulled in the live version. But you'll see right here. Punch. Look at that. Like, if this is the game that we're playing currently, this 100% hits me every time. Every time. But this, I mean, it barely grazes my head. I'm able to keep going through with my combination. That punch grazed me as well. Hits me right in the cheek. Bang, we're throwing punches right here. Cracked him right there because I interrupted his first punch. So I got the counter punch. Hit me with a good cross right there. And you could just tell hit reactions, the tracking, punches that are grazing, pushing the block. Like, everything seems to be, like, the physics have been toned down in the live version. What we're seeing here. And this has only been around once, so I should probably speed this up. I don't want to break down like a 40-minute video, so let me speed this up, man. But yeah, you guys can see in these exchanges, like, the tracking. Like, right here, look, bang, bang, bang. We're trying to, like, even right there, again, you can see where I end up. Walking to his rear hand. Look, bang. You don't see any type of angles like this anymore. No type of angles like this. Cracked him. Blah, 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 blah. Bang, 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 bang. Like, you just don't see this anymore, man. It really just, oh, wait, spam side? Hold on, what was you doing there, gang? Oh, no, okay, I thought you threw a couple. I thought, double or triple up on it right there. Hold on. But yeah, you just don't see the angles like this in the game currently. This is what people are trying to get the game to get back, in a spot where it's more similar to this. You know what I mean? I feel like the second beta was so fun, right? Then somehow we got, oh my goodness, like look what I'm doing with Usyk. Even the combo flow is like crazier. Right there again, almost hit me with that, but because of the tracking and how the physics worked, I'm able to escape unscathed. I'm just trying to see what he's throwing right now. You can just tell the flow of the gameplay, it's better than what we have currently. I mean, no one denies that, right? Like, even right there, his overhand got interrupted because I hit his arm. So it knocked it off target. Right here, hits my arm because I threw the cross. It doesn't hit me in my head. It hits me in my arm instead. It doesn't just track to my skull. Yeah, I feel like a lot of it is physics based. Like, it's the physics really is what we've lost. I still don't know why we went from beta 2 to what we got in like early access launch. Cracked 2 times right there. I don't know how we got there, to be honest with you. I really don't know how we got from beta 2 to early access. Why certain gameplay elements changed. I'm assuming it was a technical issue. Because there's just no other way to like justify that, honestly. Because nobody was complaining. Like, everybody was like, the game's in a pretty good spot. After the second beta, everybody's like, the game's in a pretty good spot. Feels like it's ready for early access right now. And then the gameplay changed going into early access. Don't know why that was. Because I feel like if this was causing them issues technically, I don't know what it was. Because we played it. I didn't see a ton of issues when I played it. Like, from like a bug perspective or anything like that, I didn't encounter many, playing the game in this state. Outside of like, being able to knock people off the ring and stuff like that. But regarding like how the angles worked and stuff like that, there wasn't like a ton of crazy stuff happening off of that, to be honest. And you can see I'm trying to utilize my slips a lot with Usyk. I'm trying to slip a lot. Trying to get away from those straight punches. Good shot to the body right there. Good shot. Back up top. Like, the game just played better in this state. And I always advocate for less tracking over more tracking, because make people place their punches. Don't just give them everything just for throwing a punch. Oh my goodness. And then again, countered. Bop, 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 bop. Out of position. Bop. Again. Oh my goodness. Like, look at that, dog. We just don't have that no more. Just don't have it. You're not able to get out of the way of so many punches. Like, you see how I'm able to stand right in front of Wilder for a lot of this fight, but while standing right in front of him, I'm still able to avoid his punches because he's not trying to set anything up really. He's just throwing. Like right now, you can't do that because you step in front of somebody, almost every punch that they throw is landing on you. So there is no avoiding a bunch of the punches. So it makes being a pressure fighter, like with people like Usyk, people like Lomachenko, like it makes it almost like, makes them obsolete in a way. Like it minimizes a large part of their game plan when you cannot get angry. Like, oh my goodness, I'm getting nasty out here. Hold on. When you can't, and then I get countered too. I know it, and I'm not superhuman. I make mistakes too. But without having angles in the game and the ability to be in front of your opponent and still make them whiff and then be able to counter them while standing right in front of them, while having to move out and inside of the pocket over and over again, you could be right in front of somebody and just using your angles. Like, look at that right there. I was able to turn the angle, hit him with a nasty body shot. Dang. Like, look at that. Like, even things like that, we just don't have anymore. And people like Lomachenko and Usyk are like two people who use it a ton in their fights. Usyk is a pressure fighter who utilizes his angles. He doesn't fight on the outside and utilize his angles. He'll walk you down with angles. You know what I mean? So we definitely need elements like that in the game. And just watching the gameplay, I went over it on stream the other night, but it just made me nostalgic from seeing it again, like how good the combo flows was, how good the angling was, the tracking was. I do not know why they changed this going into early access. The tracking got changed. The ability to cut angles was basically eliminated. Combo flow slowed down some. Damage and stamina got like severely buffed. Like you were able to do, Stam was buffed, damage was nerfed for some reason. You couldn't do no damage in the start of early access. Spam side, y'all didn't see that, but you could do no damage in early access, and they had like a bunch of I don't know why that was changed either, but yeah, this is what, when we talk about the best version of the game, the golden era, so to speak, this was it. Now, was this perfect? By no means was this perfect. Still could have been improved upon, but the base was so good. They had what they needed to execute a really good game, I feel like, and I don't know why they went backwards, because they definitely did. Oh my goodness, like right there, I got punished severely, and I'm hurt. And I deserved it, because I was just getting cracked by Wilder. So I definitely deserved to get hurt right there, but it's things like that, man. Like, how did we get from this to early access? Nobody knows. We probably never know, but the important thing is, can they get back to this version of the game? I swear to you guys, if they launch 1.0, and it is, I won't even say like 100% to this base, but it is basically like a version of the second beta, but improved upon from what we played, it would literally be the best boxing game ever. Literally. With the roster that we know now, with the improvements that they made over early access, oh my goodness. Backstep cross counter. Colin McLean, cheesing that. Cheesing it? Cheese it? Hey, I deserve it. But anyways, like, it would be the best boxing game ever. Like, it just would. Like, you would be able to outbox your opponent from the outside, from the inside. Now, there's still improvements that need to be tweaked to this gameplay, but the main point I'm trying to make was that it was so fun. Yes, there was issues with this version of the game too. It wasn't perfect, but it was so fun. People were playing for hours, and people were playing for hours and just enjoying the game. Of course, there were those who weren't enjoying it because they had to set up their shots. They were wondering why I'm throwing a punch, and because my opponent walked to one side or another, my punch is missing. There was definitely those people, but I feel like they didn't give themselves enough time to really learn the game for what it was. It took me probably I'd say 10 games or so before I really felt comfortable. This is me on the second day of the beta. And I think I streamed for, how long was this stream? This stream was 3 hours and 40 minutes, and I didn't lose a single fight. I probably, through in those 3 days, I probably lost maybe 5 fights combined or something like that. The last day when they introduced the records, I was 20. I was 29-0, but 2 of my fights didn't count. So I was 27-0. I won 27 straight fights. And it just showed to me the importance of placing your punches, utilizing your movement, Utilizing your, oh my, like even right there, footwork. Bang again, like footwork. Footwork, dog. Bang. He's still throwing. Like, let me slow that one down. I haven't slowed down in a minute. Let's slow that down. Footwork. Movement. Like, come on, dog. Talk to me. Watch this right here. I think he's gonna throw like a double jab, and I'm walking to the opposite side and crack him on the cross. Jabs again. Jabs again. He's out of range. Bop. Crack. Beautiful. He's coming in now. And now I feel like he's gonna throw his rear hand. So what do? I move to the opposite side so I can go for a counter. And see, he throws the rear hand, misses me. I'm moving to the opposite side, and then I throw. He's gearing up for another rear hand, but my punch is gonna get there first. I'm already to the outside. Bang, cracked him. Like, come on, man. This is the nuance of gameplay that they need for 1.0. This is what they need. If they want the game to be successful, people would play this. I'm telling you. Yes, it was different from. Let's pause. No, let's not pause. I'm gonna let it run. Yes, it was different from the traditional combat sports games when you're always lined up with the opponent. You throw a punch, it always lands in the spot that you throw. But this game was so unique. This specific gameplay was so unique. I'm telling y'all, people would enjoy this, man. I enjoyed it so much. And I know plenty of other people who enjoyed it a lot as well. This version of gameplay was so fun. It was so fun. You were punished for being out of position. You were able to, but I just knew Wilder's gonna keep spamming his right hand. Okay, then I'm like, oh my goodness. If I knew he's spamming his right hand, okay, I'm walking to the opposite side. I'm making him make a choice. Making him make a choice. If he wants to land that right hand, he's gonna have to walk to the same side as I am and then line it up. If you want to keep hitting me with that cross, line up the cross. You're not gonna get the cross for free like you are right now. You know what I mean? And that's just aspects of the game that I just truly like. Oh my, like even right there, like you just see it, man. You see what this game could be. Like there's no way they can't get back to something like this when we literally played a version of the game that was like this. There's just no way, right? There's just no way. Now watch this right here. All right, I'm walking outside. He throws a jab that hit me. That went through my block. That hit me. So I walked. He caught me. Now I walk to the opposite side. I know he's probably gonna throw it again. I'm to the opposite side now. I'm still walking. Look at that. Look how the tracking, the uppercut barely missed me. Now, was I still moving? Now, right there. Actually, this probably should have hit me. Actually, no, I was already off the center. I'm gonna say that probably should have hit me, but let's see. I'm all the way on the inside of his lead leg. He throws the uppercut. That low key should have hit me probably. Maybe it's because I triggered the animation when I went for the body cross. It moved my head slightly because it looks like that's what it was. Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. I went for the body cross, so it's the animation made me move my head slightly, and the punch missed. But so did my punch. So fair is fair. Goes for the hook because you think I'm gonna keep walking that way. I go to the opposite side. Crack, crack, crack to the body, and then I get cracked. I'm throwing, and then my punch misses because he's going for the wind up for that lead hook. And guess what? I got punished for it. You know what I mean? Bang. He's hitting me with counter shots now. Now I'm in trouble. Bang again. Cracked again. Like, you wasn't getting stuff for free doing this. You just wasn't. And I loved every minute of playing this type of gameplay. This is all about me. This is what I'm all about. Bang again. I ate another power shot. And you'll notice, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the power shots I ate were from his lead hand, which is not as powerful as his rear. People think Wilder just has power in both hands like that. His rear is more powerful than his lead hand, which is accurate. It's accurate. So I would much rather eat punches from the lead hand than I would from the rear. 100%. Now I'm in that loose movement. I don't know what he's punching at right here. But, here we go. Jab. Just getting out the way. Just getting out the way. Look how evasive the game used to be, man. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Hold on, Darhkseid, you're using that cross a little too much. Hold on, gang. Wait a second. Wait a second. We might have to DQ you. Bang, bang. 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 Jab off with a slip. Bang, bang, bang. My goodness, that was fast. Jesus. Usyk used to be nasty. How did Southpaws get so bad going in early access, too? That's another question. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Jesus. Lighting him up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Lighting him up right now, man. But I'm also, you can see I'm 69% on my health. I'm also taking damage. So it's not like I'm just like eating this and like it's for free. Hey, you know I was feeling myself. I played the Stephen A meme. You know I was feeling it. Yeah, you know I was feeling it. Well, this is what I'm trying to advocate for. Get back to this type of gameplay, man. This was the true version of Undisputed. This is what made the game unique. This is what made the game feel like, yeah, I'm playing the best boxing game ever. For sure. I gotta think. I gotta line stuff up. I can't just throw and things automatically connect. I can use footwork to get out of range. I can be in range and still make you miss with footwork. Like, yeah, like even right there, yeah. Like, oh my god, look how evasive that is. Yeah. And then right there, I got cracked. I got greedy. I got cracked. Reasonable. But he's a little too power hand happy. That's that power hand. Overhand, basically, the power hook. He's just winging them things. Okay, keep winging. Let's work. Keep winging. Oh my goodness. This is just nasty. He's just throwing through everything. And right there, I got real lucky. I definitely probably should have got rocked. I had no stamina. I got cracked. He wanted to sit there. Okay. Let's sit there then. Bink, 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 bink. Bink, bink, bink. Want to sit there and keep weaving? Eat these punches. Going through your block. You put him down again. I'm telling you, I loved Usyk so much during the beta. It's sad to see the state that he's in right now, to be honest with you. But during the beta, I loved Usyk. At first, I didn't think I was going to like him because I felt like the Wilder matchup was tough. But that was because I didn't learn the game enough yet. As I learned the game and got better, Usyk was so fun to use, man. I'm telling you. So fun to use. I'm pretty sure he was my most used heavyweight during the beta. For sure. And it's not like Wilder wasn't good, because Wilder was cracked during the beta too. 100%. But Usyk, like, oh my goodness. Just look at this stuff. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah. Now you see something. That's what I've been waiting for. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Now watch this, right? Okay, he wants to sit there and weave, right? Okay, sit there and weave. You know, people like to do that online right now, right? Just sit back and weave. Wait for you to throw something so I can counter you. Okay, sit there and weave. I'm moving to the outside of his lead leg. He wants to go ahead and sit there and weave. I'm getting to the outside. Now, you might make an argument this is too far. Hey, maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. Look where I'm able to get to. Basically behind him, right? I'm basically behind him. Hit him with that okie dokie legal punch to the back of his head. And he's still looking for a weave. I'm not over there no more. And to get even more angle on him while I already walked to the outside, I throw the directional lead hand hook. So I'm moving towards my lead hand. And I throw the directional hook to get even more angle on it. I get basically all the way behind him. Hit him with a illegal shot to the back of his head, dummy. Bang. And then it realigns us. Now I'm going to the uppercut to the body. Cross to the head. And it's just like stuff like that would make this game, like, you can't tell me if people are playing this would basically be like a viral clip. The game would go crazy to see that you angle off this much. The game would go crazy. You can't tell me it wouldn't. Like, look at this. Look where he's just sitting there weaving. Okay, dummy, crack. Hey, ref, you didn't see nothing, dog. This is legal. This is legal. All right, Ryan Garcia, want to turn your back? Hey, this ain't real life, buddy. It's a video game. Crack. Yeah. Turn your back if you want to. Yeah. Bring that silly shell out if you want to. Yeah, and you just don't see stuff like this, man. Like, this stuff like this would make the game so unique, man. You cannot launch the game and not have stuff like this in there. Like, you have to bring what made your game what it was. You have to really highlight that. You have to highlight that. So if I show people this compared to what we're playing now, they would think this is a newer version coming than what we're playing, to be honest. Because this got more aspects of what you would expect from a unique game like Undisputed. You know what I mean? Especially looking back at the dev logs, like what they talked about is going to be in the game. Look, cracked. Good night. Oh my god. And while he's falling, guess where I'm at? Guess where I'm at? Off the center line again. So even as he's falling, I'm off the center line, still cracking with a cross on the way down. Like, you just don't get these aspects in the game right now currently. And it would be such a fumble, a disappointment, a colossal failure for them not to go so hard trying to get back to this version of gameplay. Like, they have to. There's no way they can't. They have to. This was the best version of the game. They have to get back to something like this. They have to. They have no choice. I'm sorry. They have no choice. They have no choice because people, it's not like we just saw this and no one ever got to play this. We actually played the version of this game, so we know it's possible. We know it has to be possible. We played the version. We played this version. Yeah, no, I trolled him after I killed him in this matchup. It's all right. Let's take a look at the accuracy stats too as well, because that's an important factor to all of this. So you guys can see this complete wipeout basically. I was in there cooking, and you see, like even in the game where, the version of the game where things were too hard to land, where punches would miss just from people walking left or right, your punches would miss. You can't land your punches. I'm landing 53% of my punches here. You know, 59% of my jabs, 60% of my straights, 47% of my hooks. Uppercuts were garbage in this game as they are currently right now. So uppercuts didn't do too well. Power punches 61%. If I hadn't really thrown any uppercuts, I'd probably land like over 60% or close to it. Probably like 50, 58, 59. If I hadn't thrown so many uppercuts. But yeah, man. And he's at 41%. So we had the connect percentage, you know, advantage, of course. Counter advantage, of course. 49 counters. We're in there working. We were in there cooking. And this game has potential to be so good. So good. And when I say the best boxing game ever, I don't mean by a close margin. I feel like if they could execute, it would be the best boxing game easily. Easily. You know what I mean? So, yeah, people coming from Fight Night Champion are going to get fried if they are expecting that type of gameplay. But guess what? Like all things, they'll learn to adapt. If you don't learn to adapt, then Fight Night Champion is always there for you to go back to. But you should have to learn to adapt, man. That's all I'm saying. And I need Steel City to capitalize on what their best version of their gameplay was. I mean, we've all been talking about it for months now. We've all been saying Beta 2 was the best. So I assume going into 1.0, you'd want to replicate what the best version of your game looks like and improve upon that version. So, man, that's all I got to say for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Was Beta 2 peak for you, as I assume it was for me and many others in this community? But let me know what you guys think about this video, man. If you guys enjoyed it, what kind of questions you guys have, what you guys want to see going into 1.0, the official release for Undisputed. And that being said, I'll catch you guys next one, man. Take it easy.